Hey YouTube, this is Primetime Pokemon. In this video, I'll be opening up a Darkness Ablaze Pokemon booster box. Now, I did buy this booster box from Collector's Cash for $92.99. Of course, Darkness Ablaze is the newest set in the TCG, official release date August 14th, 2020. It is already the third Sword and Shield series set. Now, this is one of the reasons that I decided to return to YouTube. Darkness Ablaze, the potential to pull out a Charizard VMAX intrigued me enough to return to YouTube. So this video, I'll break down into part 1 and part 2 for the actual opening of the booster box. I have done a live stream opening of a Darkness Ablaze booster box. Definitely take a look at that video if you have not already. So 36 packs inside this booster box. 18 will be opened in part 1. 18 will be opened in part 2. So I'll get the plastic wrap off of this box and then get to opening the packs. I have opened a lot of Darkness Ablaze products so far, still on the hunt to pull that Charizard VMAX. That is why I continue to wear my shirt that features Charizard. Charizard, of course, my favorite Pokemon of all time. Have my handy dandy scissors back, so let's get this box opened up. Did fairly well in the first booster box that I opened from Darkness Ablaze. Was able to pull out a VMAX Rainbow Rare. Actually, my wife was lucky enough to pull that out. So here's a look at the box without the plastic wrap on it. Charizard VMAX on the front, and then you can see some of the other featured Pokemon. Scorch VMAX there. The back of the box, Grimmsnarl, and of course the featured Pokemon with Darkness Ablaze would be Eternatus VMAX. It is a very powerful attacker. So 36 packs on the inside, like I mentioned. Pull out one stack and then the other. I will open up the left stack first, save the right stack for part 2. My wife was actually lucky enough to pull out the best card in the set in the live stream opening that we did. So let's start it off here with a Scorch VMAX pack. Of course, I'll summarize all of my good pulls at the end of this opening. Very excited to get these packs opened up. I am going to just set aside all of the code cards. Still trying to build decks online. I actually have built the Eternatus VMAX deck. That is a very powerful one. Definitely plan on doing an online gameplay video soon. First pack in the box starts with a Skarmory, Cubchoo, Wimpod, Bunnelby. Mad Party is a deck archetype I see a lot online right now. It is pretty powerful, especially considering the Pokemon that are doing the Mad Party attack. Toxel, Psychic type energy, Pokemon Breeders Nurturing, a new supporter to this set, Fletchinder, Hiding Darkness Energy. This is one of several good special energy cards in the set. The Darkness Pokemon this card is attached to has no retreat cost. Reverse Hollow of a Purloin, a common. Final card would be a Tyranitar, and this is a rare holo. So a good start to the booster box. I believe in the first Darkness Ablaze booster box that I opened up, I pulled 6 rare holo cards out. 5 Pokemon V, 1 V Full Art, 1 VMAX, 1 Full Art Trainer, and then 1 VMAX Rainbow Rare. Of course, Charizard VMAX Rainbow Rare not in this set. Was really hoping that it would be, but it may come out in English in the future. Of course, Charizard V Full Art will be coming out in the Elite Trainer box for Champion's Path. That box is sold out almost everywhere. Should have got on that a little bit sooner. 4 and 2 to move the rare and reverse hollow to the back of the pack. Second pack here starts with a Gothita, Nickit, Shelmet, Larvitar, Grimer, Metal type energy, Dugtrio, Rare Fossil, Simisage, reverse hollow of a Hippopotas, just a common, Final card would be a Scizor V. So going 2 for 2 in the first 2 packs of this box. I believe I have pulled out the Scizor VMAX before. That is a tank of a Pokemon for the HP. Scizor, I am a big fan of, a second generation Pokemon. If you're looking to build a metal type deck right now, I would go out and build a Zacian V1, combine that with Arceus, Dialga, and Palkia GX. Okay, here's the featured Pokemon on this Darkness Ablaze booster pack, Eternatus. And if you watched my live stream this past Sunday, you'll know that my friend Pedro, SentaiFan45, we went to the Dork Den in Mankato, Minnesota. He was going to purchase a booster box of Darkness Ablaze. Didn't want to spend the money, so then they did have the bonus packs, the 2-pack blisters with 1 Darkness Ablaze booster pack and 1 Sword and Shield base set. $3.99 plus a 10% off discount because we're members at the Dork Den. He bought 4 of them, pulled out the Charizard VMAX out of one of those. I was kicking myself there, so close to getting that Charizard VMAX. I was the one that actually suggested to him to buy those bonus blisters. Kling starts this pack. Ducklet, Mareep, Paris, Gothita, Water-type Energy, Staravia, Zweilous, Pupitar, Reverse Holo of a Relicanth. This is a common. Final card would be a Galarian Darmanitan. Card as far as the competitive scene goes that I wouldn't mind pulling out would be something like a Turbo Patch, a great way to accelerate energy. Bird Keeper's not bad. Of course, the most competitive card in this set would be Crobat V with its ability, allowing you to draw up to 6 total cards in your hand when you move it from your hand to your bench. Crobat V, that is. Grimmsnarl on this one. 7 different VMAX Pokemon in this set. And if I do pull out a valuable card, I will head on over to TCG Player, their website, and show you what the card is worth. A Scizor V, like I pulled out, worth a couple of dollars at the most. Electrike starts this one. Dino, Passimian, Bunnelby, there's that Mad Party attacker again. Vanillite, Darkness type Energy, Ursaring, Heat Fire Energy, a very good special energy for Fire type Pokemon. The Fire type Pokemon this card is attached to gets 20 more HP. Simisear, Reverse Holo of a Paris, a common. Final card would be an Arctofish. And of course, Darkness Ablaze does continue to introduce 8th generation Pokemon. Those Pokemon from the Galar region. Centiskorch VMAX pack now in the online TCG opening that I did. 36 packs there, pulled all kinds of Centiskorch, both V and VMAX. Usually 1 VMAX per booster box. Feebas starts this one. Passimian, Fletchling, Wimpod, Grimer, Grass type Energy, or if you watch my live streams, Leafy Energy, Gothorita, Pokemon Breeders Nurturing, Combuskin, Reverse Holo of a Shiinotic. This would be an uncommon. Final card would be a Scizor VMAX. So unfortunately, my hunt for Charizard will continue more than likely. If my memory serves me correctly, this is the exact same VMAX that I pulled in the Darkness Ablaze booster box when I opened it on live stream. So a little bit disappointing. A big HP of 320 on this card. So at least if I wanted to build this deck, Scizor V into Scizor VMAX, I have 1 complete line so far. So a little bit disappointing. But as a collector, always trying to pull as many ultra rares and secret rares as possible. So unfortunately, it's not often that you get 2 VMAX in 1 booster box. And just to let you guys know, I am recording this video on Sunday before I do the live stream where I open up 10 of those Darkness Ablaze bonus packs. So maybe I'll pull out the Charizard VMAX in tonight's live stream, but who knows. So just an update for everyone. I did not pull the Charizard VMAX, but my wife was able to pull the Charizard VMAX from a pack, and I completely lost it in the video. So if you want to see one of the best reactions I've ever had in a video, check out this past Sunday's live stream. My wife pulled this from one of the bonus packs, and she was very happy to have pulled it. I did buy 60 of those bonus packs, 30 with Rebel Clash, 30 with Sword and Shield. Mareep starts this one. Snubble. Tauros. Rookidee. Galarian Mr. Mime. Lightning type energy. Solrock. Steamy. Old PC. Reverse Hollow of a Vibravan, uncommon. Final card would be a Galarian Surfetched. Set that one aside. Not bad pull so far. 3 cards set aside. And that is something a little bit strange. In the Darkness Ablaze booster box that I opened up on live stream, did not pull out many rare reverse hollows. I know in the Sun and Moon series of sets, some of those booster boxes would get 10 plus from a box. This pack starts with a Skitty. Rowlet. Decidueye in this set is good. Wishy-Washy, Koufant, Sinistea, Fighting type energy, Billowing Smoke, Turbo Patch, one of the best cards in this set. Flip a coin. If heads, attach a basic energy card from your discard pile to one of your basic Pokemon that isn't a Pokemon GX. So there are a few different cards in this set that really gives the indication that you want to start moving to Pokemon V, Pokemon GX. Not so good anymore. Vibrava, Reverse Hollow of a Heat Fire Energy, an uncommon. Final card would be a Butterfree V. So there's 3 ultra rare pulls so far. There are a couple of secret rare cards in this set, the gold colored ones. There's a Rillaboom as well as a Colossal. Both of those Pokemon help accelerate energy into play. That Butterfree V, not the greatest. I've actually pulled a couple of Butterfree VMAX. That's usually a good sign if you get the Butterfree VMAX. I guess a bad sign that you're not going to get the Charizard VMAX. It almost never happens when you pull out the Butterfree VMAX, is what I've been told by several people. Hard to believe that Charizard VMAX still worth over $100 when it really isn't that competitive. Morlul starts this one. Wishy-Washy, Koufant, Dino, Pansear, Fire type energy, Carnivine, Cape of Toughness, another very competitive card here. The basic Pokemon this card is attached to gets 50 plus HP, except for Pokemon GX. So you certainly can attach this card to Zacian V. Powerful, colorless energy. Could be the best special energy card in Darkness Ablaze. The attacks of the colorless Pokemon this card is attached to do 20 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon. Reverse Hollow of a Dedenne. Here's a Mad Party attacker, mainly for discarding. This would be an uncommon. Final card would be a Darkrai, and this is a rare holo. Cool looking artwork on this card. This card's ability says if this Pokemon has any darkness energy attached, it takes 20 less damage from attacks. And in the Eternatus VMAX deck that I'm using for the online TCG, I'm using Galarian Zigzagoon. When you move that from your hand to your bench, you can place 1 damage counter on one of your opponent's Pokemon. And then I'm also using Hoopa, the one that has 2 attacks on it. One does, I believe, 30 damage, is it? And then 20 more damage for each of your opponent's Pokemon that have an ability. And then, really, the primary attacker would be the Eternatus V and the VMAX. If you're not aware of what Eternatus VMAX does, it makes it so that you can have 8 Darkness-type Pokemon on your bench. And then Eternatus VMAX can do, 30 damage times the number of Pokemon you have in play. So 270 damage it can do for only 2 energy. It can knock out pretty much any tag team that is decent in 1 attack. Hippopotas starts this one. Sentret, Larvesta, Morlul, Toxel, Psychic type energy, Toxapex, Clang, Simisage, reverse holo of a Tapu Koko. I believe this card is normally a rare holo. And the final card would be a Galarian Darmanitan. That Tapu Koko, the first rare reverse holo of the opening. Normally I do set those aside. I know most openers don't. They really just rush through their pack openings, show the rare card, and call it good. Alrighty, so here is a white color code card. So as you can see, white and green on it, and then it has TCGO after the Pokemon.com URL on the opposite side. How about a Turbo Patch or a Capture Energy secret rare here? Galarian Mr. Mime starts it. Torchic, Aron, Rookidee, Wishiwashi, Fire type energy, Dartrix, Staravia, Shiinotic, reverse holo of a Dino, just a common. Cool looking artwork on the card. Final card does look to be something good. It would be an Eternatus VMAX, and this is a VMAX Rainbow Rare. So this is one valuable card. I'll head on over to TCG Player at the end of this video and show you how much this card is worth. So if I was to get a VMAX Rainbow Rare, this is the one that I wanted to pull most. So an excellent pull here, definitely better on the whole from the previous Darkness Ablaze box that I opened up. So just like I was talking about, Eternal Zone allows you to have 8 Darkness type Pokemon on your bench, and then Dread End does 270 damage if you have 9 total Darkness Pokemon in play. With 340 for the HP, it is very hard to take down this card in one attack. So that is an excellent pull right there. Not bad at all. How about some Crobat V now? In that booster box that I opened up, I believe 5 regular Pokemon V and 1 V Full Art. So several chances to pull the Crobat V. Have pulled a couple copies of Crobat V already. Does seem like in most of my openings that left stack inside the booster box is better than the right. For these videos, now part 2 will be a little bit slower, pulls-wise. Electrike starts this one. Galarian Mr. Mime. Grimer. Clink. Skitty. Psychic type energy. Lairon. Simipour. Spikemuth. Reverse holo of an Ariados, an uncommon. Final card does look to be an ultra rare. Can I call it Crobat V? Oh, yeah! Yes! Crobat V. There we go. Can I call it or what? Eternatus VMAX and then Crobat V. So Dark Asset, the reason this card is so valuable, when you play this Pokemon from your hand onto your bench during your turn, you may draw cards until you have 6 cards in your hand. The one big difference between this card and Shaymin EX, you can't use more than one Dark Asset ability each turn. But now in the Pokemon TCG, if you decide to go first, the first turn of the game, you can't use a supporter or attack. So using Crobat V and then a GX, you can actually get through quite a few cards in your deck without using a supporter. Who knows? Crobat V Full Art could still be in this box, but the pulls are starting to heat up. Speaking of heating up, Charizard VMAX on this one. Pretty good pulls here. You have about a 1 in 7 chance of pulling the Charizard VMAX if you're going to get a VMAX Pokemon. Hasn't happened for me yet. Starly starts this one. Skarmory. Pansage. Electrike. Fletchling. Metal type energy. Gothorita. Kaboo. Turbo Patch again. Reverse holo of a Vanillite, a common. Final card would be a Talonflame. Its ability, I believe it leaves a Pokemon burned. Yep, anytime a Pokemon attacks Talonflame, that attacking Pokemon is burned. Eternatus now, VMAX pack. Pull that in rainbow rare form. A lot of times, though, if you look at prices, the full art is worth more than the rainbow rare, or in this case, the regular art, because VMAX Pokemon normally are full art. That more pertains to the regular Pokemon V. Diglett starts this one. Panpour, looks like about 5 packs left to go in part 1. Spinarak, Bounsweet, Dunsparce, Water-type Energy, Lunatone, Dartrix, Glimwood Tangle, Reverse Holo of a Simisage, an uncommon. Final card would be a Swanna. In this card's ability, if you played Bird Keeper from your hand during this turn, ignore all energy in this Pokemon's attack costs. That's an interesting little caveat there. Bird Keeper allows you to both switch and draw cards, so it is a good supporter card. Grimmsnarl on this one. It would be an well above average box if I was able to pull out one of those secret rare, either a special energy or a trainer, plus that VMAX Rainbow Rare. Of course, still on the hunt for that Charizard VMAX. Jigglypuff starts this one. Dunsparce, Clink, Marini, Torchic, Darkness-type Energy, Corvisquire, Hiding Darkness Energy. In the Eternatus VMAX deck that I'm using, I actually use, what is it, Capture Energy, I believe, instead of this one for a special energy. Fletchinder, Reverse Holo of a Furret, an uncommon. Final card, an Ampharos. Ampharos I am a big fan of, because it was one of the Pokemon that I got up to level 100 in the video games fairly quickly. Centiskorch VMAX pack now. Alrighty. Very happy with the pulls. I will continue to wear this Charizard shirt though. Alrighty, this one starts with Starly. 3 packs left to go in part 1. Aron, Cubchoo, Rowlet, Jigglypuff, Grass-type Energy, Shiinotic, Rose, a good supporter card. It allows you to attach 2 basic energy cards from your discard pile to one of your Pokemon VMAX. Downside is you have to discard your hand. Simipour, Reverse Holo of an Electrike, a common. Final card, a Kangaskhan, and this is a rare holo. So pulled out 3 rare holo cards now. 6 in the Darkness Ablaze booster box I've already opened up, so halfway there. Let's see what happens in these final 3 packs. I would not mind duplicates of Crobat V, just because that is going to be a staple in most decks for the next couple of years. Larvesta starts this one. Hippopotas, Golett, Skitty, Dino, Lightning-type Energy, Struggle Gloves, Combuskin, Pupitar, Reverse Holo of a Zweilous, an uncommon. Final card would be an Exogore. Not much for that rare non-holo. Second to last pack in part 1. Again, I did get this booster box from Collector's Cash. They were very nice. They made a mistake in my order. I actually pre-ordered a month before this set was released, and my order wasn't sent out right away, so they made things right. And essentially, once I contacted them and let them know that my order wasn't shipped out, they let me purchase additional products, and then they put together my order very quickly, and I got my order actually the very next day. Sinistea starts this pack, second to last one in part 1. Carablast, Meltan, Marini, Purloin, Fighting-type Energy, Parasect, Toxapex, Big Parasol, Reverse Holo of a Shelmet, a common. Final card would be a Hippowdon. Let's see what's in the last pack here. Hoping for some last pack magic. Pulled out 9 ultra rares and secret rares in the Darkness Ablaze booster box that I already opened up. So I'm thinking this would be a green colored code card just because I have pulled out 5 so far. And if I was a betting man, I would have won that bet. Best I could do here would be 2 rares, but I'll summarize my pulls after this pack has concluded. Galarian Darumaka starts it. Sentret. Rowlet. Squovit. Spinarak. Fire-type Energy. Simipour. Corvisquire. Lunatone. Reverse Holo of a Dartrix, an uncommon. Final card would be a Delcatty. So I can summarize my pulls now. Very, very happy with them. Other than as purely a collector with the Charizard VMAX, still on hunt for that. Okay, so here's a look at the better pulls in part 1. I was able to only pull 1 rare Reverse Holo in Tapu Koko, 3 rare Holo, Kangaskhan, Darkrai, and Tyranitar, 3 Pokemon V, Crobat, one of the best cards in the set, Scizor, and then Butterfree, and then 1 each of a VMAX in Scizor, and then a VMAX Rainbow Rare in Eternatus. So I will head on over to the price guide for Darkness Ablaze on TCG Player's website. As you can see, I have pulled one of the more valuable cards in the set at the time of this video. Eternatus VMAX Secret Rare or Rainbow Rare is worth $21.15, and Crobat V is worth $17.82. So some of the more valuable cards in this set. Very happy with it overall. Alright, so on the table here, you can see some of the better cards, the ones that I just summarized. So very happy with part 1 of this booster box opening. Hopefully the good pulls will continue in part 2. Still should be pulling out potentially 1 or 2 full art cards, maybe a Crobat V full art is the card I'm probably hoping for most. So that will conclude part 1 of this opening. Thanks everyone for watching. As always, before you go, make sure to check out all the links in the description of this video, including ways to help support my channel. And of course, before you go, make sure to subscribe if you have not already, and leave a like. So that will conclude this video. Thanks everyone for watching, and stay tuned for more videos. Thank you.